Hey guys, how you doing? This is Christopher Banks. Today I want to share with you something that I learned last night, and it was so powerful that I literally was just jumping around, and I was in my car, and I was, you know, it was just an exciting experience. And I wanted to give you these three concepts, or no, I'm sorry, these three principles, and hopefully you get some value out of it. All right. This is basically the best kept secret. I'm laughing already because I know what it is. It's great. All right. So the first thing that I would like to tell you is that there are many. He's over there playing hide and go seek. All right. So some of you guys, when you commute to work, you drive by this place. Some of you guys who uh, live down the street from this place. This place that I'm talking about is filled with more riches and wealth than any place in the world. This place is more wealthier and richer than any of the oil fields that you can ever think of or imagine. This place has more value than the diamond fields in Africa. This place it has more value and wealth than all the banks in the world, euro, dollar, whatever, pounds. Can't touch it. Can't touch it. As a matter of fact, if you were to mine this place, you'd be the most richest person in the entire world. The richest. You can mine this place, you would be unstoppable. You'll crush Bill Gates' bank account. You'll crush Oprah Winfrey's bank account. You'll crush Donald Trump's bank account. You'll crush it. Matter of fact, with all of them put together, you'll still crush it. This is how much this place is worth. The wealthiest place in the world is in the cemetery. And some of you guys are driving right by while listening to this. If you turn this to audio, the most wealthiest place is the cemetery, and because it's filled up with untapped potential. Untapped potential. Wow. Why is it untapped? Because in the cemetery you have songs that never been written before. You have paintings that never been painted before. The cure for cancer, the cure for AIDS, that's never been found out before. I was discussing something with my friend Mike, and he said, and I was like, including Tesla. He lived out his dreams and did it and tried to give out free energy, and people took advantage of it. But he didn't let nobody stop him with that. And in the end, his last act, he burned all of his ideas and evidence, and he died. The way no one can replicate it. So now it's hard for us to replicate it, to duplicate it, rather. And you think about it, now that stuff is stuck in the cemetery. One of my greatest fears is that you add to the cemetery collection. One of the quotes that I used was from Les Brown. He said that live full, die empty. I'm going to take it a step further and say, don't give the cemetery or the morgue a full corpse. Don't give them a full carcass. Give them an empty carcass. Give them something that they don't have no more. Don't add to the cemetery. Add to life. That's what I encourage you to do today. Be that next person to wow the world. Everybody's waiting on the next wonder. It could be you. As a matter of fact, I know it is you. Because everybody has something that they're capable of doing. Capable of revolutionizing the world. Changing the world to a place where it needs to be. But we want to keep it because that's the reason why I just called it untapped potential. But you never tapped it. We always want to it's like, all right, this guy, he lives out his life till he's 70 years old, or 80, or even 90 years old. 90, yeah, let's say 90. He lives out his life till he's 90 years old, not doing anything from his purpose. Not doing anything. And he dies. What happens to his dreams? What happens to what he was able to do? And this person who was 90 years old was able to create wonderful music, one that will rival who's better, Beethoven, Mozart, blended together, or him. Don't add to it. Don't add to the cemetery. Moving on to the best kept secret. I have, like I told you, I have 3 things I wanted to share with you. Which is, to have freedom, you must have knowledge. Write that down. To have freedom, you must have knowledge. We harp about going to college a lot of times, but I remember a time I was in school, and the professor came in and says, "All right, I am Dr. blah 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 blah." I forgot his name. He didn't make a big impact on my life, so I don't remember his name. But I do remember what he said. His words. I never will forget this. He walked in, told us his name, and said, "All right, see this book. Write an essay on it. I'll see y'all next week. Bye." And he left. I was like, "Wait a minute. Whoa. Get him back here. Why you leave? What's going on? I just paid $2,000. Where are you? Why are you not here? Why are you not teaching me?" I just paid $2,000 for him to tell me to go read this book. I'm sorry, it's just really hilarious to me. You just paid $2,000 to go for a professor or another human being to tell you to go read a book. So every time you pass by the library, you're passing by power, and freedom. Knowledge does not give you power, as I thought before. It's not the totality answer of it. Knowledge empowers you. So what you do with it empowers you, So to be free from ignorance, you have to have knowledge. And guess what, people? If you don't have knowledge, how are you going to be able to teach the people around you? Well, if you have kids. If you ever thought about that, well, if you have kids that really want to know something, so you got one dummy with another dummy, they say it like this, but think about it in this way, maybe you'll get it. You have one person who doesn't know anything at all. The only thing you know is what you have learned. The only thing what you know is what you have learned. So if you have learned nothing and your spouse has learned nothing, and you got kids, where are they going to learn? Nothing. And it trickles down, because they say, oh, well, my mom and daddy didn't do anything, and I think they did all right. They didn't learn anything. They didn't value reading. They didn't value listening. They didn't value knowledge. Thus, they weren't free. If you go through life and don't want to get some knowledge about, and you know, it doesn't always, all right, look, I said this before, I say it again. If you're trying to be a doctor, why waste time playing Xbox and reading romance novels? What knowledge is there in that? And thank you if you said bless you. But where's the knowledge in that? Where's the freedom for you to be able to practice, learn in that? It'll keep you focused. That's what it will do. It will help keep you focused to a point to where you actually are getting it. Now, here comes the other truth of it. To have knowledge, you must have truth. What do you mean, must have truth? To have for you to have knowledge, you have to check it against the source. We have a lot of people out here who are very smart on very wrong things. So listen to me. All right. So you are very, very smart on things that are wrong. So you have to check it to see if it's true. Don't just take my word for it. Anything that I said. Anything I said in this video, do not just take it and just say, oh, what he said was true or right. No, go check it for yourself. Go read it. Go find it for yourself. Go see if I'm telling the truth. Just go see. We have technology out the wazoo. We have 5-year-old kids who know how to unlock cell phones. That's a fingerprint, you know, on it. Technology has gotten to a point to where it's easy. Push of a button, boom. Siri, let me know what's up. Go find out if it's true. Some of our knowledge is not correct knowledge. Like things that are basically placed with the ideals and opinions of people. That is not truth. Opinion is not truth. It may sound good, may sound great, but it's not truth. Because the only way you can have truth is you have to get it from the manufacturer. Yep, I said it. I'm saying it again. The only way you can have truth and find out something is true is you have to find it out from the manufacturer. You have to go ask the manufacturer if it's true. All right, case in point. When you got this, when I got this cell phone, it came in a box. And when it came in that box, it had a paper. Piece of paper that was probably like maybe this thick. It was folded down, you know, whatever. It was folded. Your paper not folded. And since it was folded, you know, it was placed there on top of the. It was placed there on top of this. Now, how many people read that? Don't raise your hands all at once. You didn't read it. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. You did not read that. Because 99% of us did not read it. Why? I can tell you why we didn't read it. We think that we're too smart. So we didn't read it. Here's the reason why you get your computer. And your computer is able to do 1,200 functions. And you're only able to do 20. Here's the reason why you have a Blu-ray player sitting inside your house right now. And it's a Wi-Fi Blu-ray player, and you can connect to the internet, watch Netflix, do all this stuff. You have 20 options where you can do stuff on this Blu-ray player that's connected to Wi-Fi, and you only know how to do play, pause, stop, rewind, eject. That's it. So you have 5 functions out of that 20 that is capable of doing because you didn't read the manual. Now, why don't you want to do the other 15? Because you think you're too smart. You think you know everything already. That's why it's hard for you to actually get ahead in life. You apply this same concept to just about almost anything else. Read the manual. So let me tell you how to get past this for yourself. Who did you come from? Who made you? Who's your manufacturer? Your manufacturer. See, Sony made Sony products. This Leapfrog pen that my son uses is made from Leapfrog. I didn't have a problem with it. I asked Leapfrog. I don't ask Sony. Sony don't know. I have a Samsung Note Edge. You think I'm going to go to a retailer and go ask what's wrong with it? They don't know. And ask Samsung. They know. Retailers do not make owner's manuals. Only the manufacturer. So where did you come from? Did you come from... I'm not going there. I'm not going there. But I know where I came from. I know where I came from, and this is a very powerful corporation. And the manufacturer has done a mighty fine job. I know who made me. He has done a wonderful job with me. You want to know who my manufacturer is? It is God, a corporation. So, in order for you to get truth, you have to ask the manufacturer. So, who created you? I have to ask. Was it Michael Jordan because you always want to be like Mike? You always want to be like him and make his shoes? Is it Kobe Bryant because you always want to be like Kobe Bryant? Is it Lil Wayne because you always want to be like Lil Wayne? Is it Dirk Nowitzki because you always want to be like Dirk? You see, once you figure out who you are, who your manufacturer is, you'll be like, I am an original. Why do I need to be like someone else? So once you figure out the manufacturer, he knows everything about you. He made you. So if your nose too big, so what? It's made for your purpose. Ladies, if you're too tall, stand proud and tall, because that was made for your purpose. Something you were supposed to do that required the length of your body. For you to practice plastic surgery and bend and recreate what has already been created, you're on doing purpose. That's as simple how it is. You're on doing purpose to making it towards your own. Okay, in order for you to do think about it in this way. In order for you to actually do plastic surgery, somebody had to allow you to do it. Somebody didn't change you, so why you want to change other people? Why are we so fixated on looking like the people on magazines? Because we allowed the world to say that we don't have any value. If we have fat cheeks, we're not popular. We're not GQ. If you don't have the surfboard stomach, if you're not skinny and model material, then you're not beautiful. Men do this, and as well as women. You go to the store, with a group of friends, you go try on some clothes and say, "Hey, does this look good?" And you let your friend's opinion crush what you thought looked good in the first place. We all do it. So next time you put on a dress and say, "Oh, that dress is ugly," say, "Good, I didn't put it on for you. I put it on for myself. I am an original." Scientists have proven that there's 500 million sperm that get released when the male is having, his when he's ejaculating. 500 million, and they all rusted the egg. It's only one who rusted the egg, and then all the germination and all this takes place. Who won out of that 500 million? You. You're one out of 500 million. You were born a one. Some of you don't know who your manufacturers are. Some of you don't know truth. Some of you don't want knowledge. Therefore, you don't want to be free. Being a slave is easy. Trust me, it is. It's easy. Why? It's got somebody to tell you what to do, how to dress, when to eat, when to get up. Heck, being in the military is easy to tell you what to dress. To tell you how to dress, how to talk, where to eat, how to eat, when to spend time with your family, when not to spend time with your family. They tell you all this stuff. They control all of that. They control it all. But being free takes work, takes knowledge. You see, once you realize that you are free, you start standing with your chest out and everything. People are like, "What's wrong with you? You got something on your shoulder?" No, they want, because they don't understand it for themselves. You have to know who you are. The best kept secret is you. Your untapped potential. Your ability to make things happen. You don't know how important you are. It's only one person knows how important I am, and it's the one who made me. See, when the man made the car, it says you can go up to 200 miles per hour, and let some other person's opinion say, "Oh, you only can go up to 100, and then it will cap out." He doesn't know what the manufacturer is thinking. He didn't read the manual. He just limited his that car's ability. How many of us are doing the same thing? Allowing someone's opinion to limit our ability, not realizing who we are. You need to be able to take the time out to do that. I keep looking at my watch because I got an OBGYN with my wife, and I have to get this message out to you. I have to. The world's best kept secret is you. Check the manufacturer for truth. Simple, right? We miss it every time. Let me show you. I want to show you. I want to show you this very, very, very quickly. And I have to go. I'm gonna leave you with this. And if you want to know more, email me, call me, whatever. Matter of fact, when I put this blog, I'm put my number on there. I'm gonna be bold enough to put my number on there. Call me. Don't spam me, but call me, right? Because I don't spam you. All right, here we go. Psalms 139 for all you religious folk. Psalms 139, verse 13, all the way down to 19. Those who don't read the Bible, go pick it up. Heck, I read some of the Quran. I read even books written by Hitler just to figure out where he went wrong at. Let's try it out. Matter of fact, if you don't read the Bible, whatever, I'm still going to read it anyway. All right. For you has possessed my reins. You got me. You have covered me in my mother's womb. So you was watching me in the belly. You was shaping me. You was forming me in the belly of a woman. Of a real woman. Only women can have babies. So, yeah, in my mother's womb. You watch me. You formed me in there. There's no baby that was a mistake. If you had a baby out of wedlock, out of any lock, whatever kind of lock you can think of, if you were, sorry to say it, if you was raped and there's a baby coming out, that baby still has a purpose. As a matter of fact, the doctor's only able to abort you because his mother did not abort him. Don't go around aborting something that you don't know the power of that person. How many babies got aborted who were able to change the world? Don't know. Am I attacking the abortionists? No, I'm not. I'm really not. You do what you do. But he formed me, and you who are watching this video, you who's there breathing, he formed you in your mother's womb. It says, I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Now, it doesn't say fair. He doesn't say fair. It doesn't say like that's like it's average. No. He says fearfully. Man, he made me with care. And I'm wonderfully made. You gotta look up that word wonderfully. It has two meanings. You have to see, us English people have to make two words because the Aramaic meaning of wonderfully is so deep. Go study that. That's your homework right there. Marvelous are thy works. And that knows my soul right well. So he knows me well. My substance was not hid from thee. Whoa. When I was made in secret, like when your mama or daddy was made up in the bushes and stuff, you know, I thought that was hiding. No. It wasn't hide. Nope. Somebody was watching. And curiously wrought in the lowest parts of the earth, your eyes did see my substance, yet my being unperfect. And in, so break that down right there. My being unperfect. So I was made, shaped. I was made unperfect. I wasn't ripe yet. You know how for you farmers, you go up and pick, your fruits and vegetables. It's not ripe yet. It's not ready. It's unperfect, and you gotta fix it. You gotta get into it. So keep that in mind, because, and in thy book, all my members were written. Everything I was able to do is written. So when I asked my manufacturer, and I had to talk with him, I said, hey, what am I able to do? He told me I can do all things if I just believe. Know your manufacturer. All right? Know what you was able to do. You're going to have to keep reading this for yourself, because I'm really going to have to go. Look, okay, wait. I want you to get this right here. I want you really to get this. How precious also are thy thoughts of me, oh God. How great is the sum of them. If I should count them, they are more in number than the sand. The very thoughts of what I'm able to do is so much that I believe it's impossible. You ever try to count sand? You can't. You can probably count stars more than you can count sand. But we allow some silly test to measure our worth. We allow some test to measure our worth. When you go to school and they say this test determines if you're going to be a smart person or you're going to be a smart person or an idiot. This test determines that everyone's put so much value inside this test. Someone's put so much value in clothes to determine how powerful and how much that we are. Someone's allowing people's opinions to become who we're supposed to be. What kind of silliness is that? It says here that what I'm able to do is more than what the sand. I can't even count the sand. It's impossible. It's so much that you believe is impossible, but if you believe, it's it. Now, I'm not trying to turn this into a religious thing, because religion don't work. You read it for yourself. Go read some books. Go figure out what you're able to do. Try it. I want you to try it. I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care if you're Christian. I don't care if you're atheist. Go try to live what you're supposed to do. Go. Go do it. What is stopping you? Someone's opinion that we believe is true? Come on, man. People of the earth, realize who you are. Realize your true potential. Realize this and know it and go do it. Go realize, go get your purpose. To get your purpose means that you are to become. That's it. Become who you was meant to be. Who you're supposed to be. You have greatness within you. You're going to have to rise up to the occasion and become. Stop living a life going on 100 miles an hour when you was able to do 200. You get impressed by somebody going 110. So, you get impressed by people who are not doing nothing in life. So what? Jay-Z can rap and he owns clothes and stuff. You can too. So what that Mozart made some of the greatest orchestra music ever? You can too. So what Picasso made some great art pieces? You can too. You can exceed that. Stop trying to be like Mike. He ain't the greatest to me no more. No. It's somebody else always tries to take his spot. How about you go over and achieve more than what he's done? I'm not taking shots out at you, Michael Jordan, MJ. But still, why cut your hair like someone else? Why have the Usher haircut? Why downgrade your hair because you have the Usher haircut? You are an original. Know who you're supposed to be. Know your manufacturer. So your homework, if you're listening, if you stayed into this right here, here's your homework. Go back and read Psalms 139, 13 through 19. Then when you do that, come back to me and we're going to talk about this again. I post this on my blog. I'm posting it everywhere. So, hey, hit me up. All right? You think that I say anything that's not true, go read it for yourself. Go check the knowledge. Like I told you, to have freedom, you must have knowledge. To have knowledge, you have to check to see if it's true. To have truth, you got to check the manufacturer. So find your truth in your manufacturer. Start reading up on some knowledge about yourself and make sure that it's true. All right? This is Christopher Banks saying, know yourself, worth, and believe. Peace out, y'all. I'm out.